He's great. I would die for him. 100. There he is. Love that man. I would die for that man. The priest, not so much. But this gentleman here, absolutely. Absolutely, I would. This is also going to get messy, just on a philosophical standpoint.
I had nothing else to say to the Colonel.
Oh, I have lots of things I want to say to the Colonel. Okay. I guess we're going back to the Grand Hall. I'm sorry, are the sirens here? No, but we have a musician. Shouldn't you be playing in the waltz? I want that machine.
Without knowing what it was, I didn't want to break it. I wondered if the pianist knew more about it.
I just wanted... Okay, sure. Let's talk to the pianist.
Good evening. My name is Murphy McCallan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name. Pianist for hire is the game. Got any events coming up that you can use a pianist at? I do weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work? Isn't being a ghost an impediment?
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
True.
But you're trapped in the house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here, but Belmore Manor makes a lovely venue.
How's the gig?
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally. I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be. Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime at time and a half.
Hell yeah.
So far, we're 30-something years past my original end time.
Is there much to spend your money on when you're dead?
They say you can't take it with you. But I don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so why not find out?
Love that for him. Good for him.
You don't seem to have much of an audience.
Most have gone through to the ballroom for the waltz. Still, at least it means I don't have the Southern Belle from hell hovering over me.
Who's that?
You'll know when you see her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that other room. We should go back and take a look
Are
at
you
that.
local to Devil's Rock?
No, New Orleans born and bred. Hard to grow up in the Big Easy and not fall in love with this music. Street performers in the French Quarter, brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the air down there.
So what brought you here?
Work. Figured I'd play a few gigs, make some cash. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta.
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the Calliope Theater. It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation,
Kerrigan
that place
him.
was falling apart. 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle of Claire de Lune. Pianist and piano falling straight to the floor into the basement.
Ouch.
Physically, he was fine. Emotionally, devastated for months.
What?
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
I never want to hear you speak again. Disgusting. I hate that. That was the smartest joke I've ever fucking heard.
Yardley Belmore was a performer too, wasn't he?
And more. Writer, director, producer, philanthropist. He's the one that bought the Calliope, fixed her up, and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on real shows.
Real shows?
Yeah, before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely on sponsorships. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything. With conditions.
Conditions?
The shows had to be on
I
brand.
know, like,
before
that was...
Yardley put a stop to
I
it, we were
couldn't-
looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season.
Who can just come up with that on the
Baguette,
fly?
A Midsummer Night's Cream Cake.
I don't
and
like
Much
that.
Ado
Don't.
About Muffins.
The muffin one slays me. The cream cake, I don't want to hear that again.
Do you know what happened to Yardley Belmore?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see him alive.
Oh, really?
Oh.
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished rehearsing.
What were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring something new to the story. This fellow was telling him about a place he'd found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo and Juliet's tragic finale, played out in a Capulet tomb? The star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then, well, after that, no one ever saw
I think
him
I know
again.
what crypt you're
Do
talking
you know
about.
who the man he was talking to was?
Rackham, I think you call him. Don't know where his interest in the theater came from all of a sudden. I've never seen him in any performances.
Interesting.
Do you know where I could get some wedding music?
I take request. It's part of my contract for the wedding. What are you after?
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Belmore, upstairs in her bedroom.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no chance I can move this piano up to the second floor.
What's
next?
the machine
It's a
next to your
recorder.
piano?
That's my ticket out of hustling. A phonograph recorder. I'm going to compose and record a hit song. Something that'll sweep the nation, like those guys on Tin Pan Alley. I can record and release a song all across the country, and people will be able to hear me live in their living room.
But you're not live or living.
That's
That'll
semantics.
be how I market myself.
Semantics.
Anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you the time of day if you don't have some way of standing out.
That is true.
Dead, it's better to be composing than decomposing.
How does the machine work?
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax. Keep an ear out for me in a year's time.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
I just want you to know that I've been eating strawberries this whole fucking time, and these are the messiest goddamn strawberries I have ever had the pleasure of eating. They're so good, though.
Oh my, how nice to see a visitor to my garden. Watch out for that vine down there. That bugger was trying to make a break for it earlier.
Oh, okay.
What?
Will do. I didn't have the slightest idea what the gardener was warning me about. But like a snake coiling around its prey, it soon became apparent. Help! Help!
What's all the fuss about?
This vine's got me. It won't let go.
Oh, she likes you, she does.
Well, the sentiment isn't mutual.
I've never seen a plant so attached to someone before.
That's exactly the problem. Its hold was getting tighter. I needed to get away before I was dragged into the flower beds. While the vine held onto my leg like an overly amorous botanical octopus, I couldn't reach anything else in the conservatory.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does he, like,
I
not
tried
want
to
to
shake
help
the
me?
vine from my leg, but every wriggle just encouraged it to wrap itself tighter.
Fine, then I'll cut you.
The scissors wouldn't fit around the writhing vine.
Don't use the word writhing like that. I don't like it. I really appreciate how he did absolutely nothing to help
Well,
me.
you didn't need to do that. I wasn't planning on doing the pruning till tomorrow.
What was that?
Just a Devil's Rock creeper. They do seem to have gotten a lot more active since I was last tending the garden, though.
First, the animals on this island had tried to eat me. Now I was finding out the plants wanted a nibble too. The fountain had long run dry and the cracked, dusty basin was empty.
Take a look at this gentleman here.
I couldn't see anything I could do with the statue.
Yet. Pots.
I couldn't see anything alive in the plant pot, despite the gardener's best efforts.
Oh, well, don't tell him that. That'll be very rude. That's his whole job.
Good evening.
Pleasure to meet you, young man. I'm Rupert Riddle. I'm the gardener for the Belmore Estate. And whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Murphy McCallan, pleased to meet you.
Do excuse the state of the conservatory. After 30-odd years without so much as a pruning or watering, it's taken on a mind of its own. Don't be telling the Horticultural Society or I'll be having my golden trowel taken off me.
You've won awards for your gardening?
Oh yes, this conservatory is rather famous. Welcome, Murphy, to the Poison Garden.
Poison?
What? Yeah, why would you want a poison garden?
Why would the Belmore brothers want a poison garden?
Academic interests, prestige, and morbid curiosity, I should think. Master Cecil liked to study them. Master Xavier used to collect them on his expeditions. And Master Yardley, well, he just liked the theatricality of it all.
Isn't it dangerous?
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it? A few berries of deadly nightshade could kill a person or cure their headache. Hemlock killed Socrates, but I used it to treat my arthritis. These plants may be dangerous, but that's because they're powerful and mysterious.
From medicine to murder.
Exactly. The power to heal and the power to kill. That's what makes them so interesting.
Remind me never to get on the bad side of a florist.
The plants demand your respect.
What's the secret to growing your garden?
Plants need the same things as you and me, they do. Food, water, sunlight, and someone to chitter-chatter with.
You talk to your plants?
And sing.
What kinds of songs do poisonous plants like?
Vaudeville, mainly. Tarara boom die always goes down a treat. Tarara boom die. I'm with plants all the day. To sing's the only way to grow my shrub display. Vegetation brings elation to me.
It's quite an accent you got. Why would
That's quite an accent
why
you've
would you
got.
say that?
Where are you from?
Jolly old England,
What?
just outside Bristol. God's own country. The green and pleasant
ask
land
people
where
where
my
they're
love
from.
of horticulture bloomed. I caught the gardening bug at an early age, you see. Histoplasmosis. I was in hospital for 8 months, all told. But trapped in those 4 wipe-clean antiseptic walls, staring at a pot of plastic philodendrons, why, it just grew my love of all things botanical.
Why did you move to Devil's Rock?
I came over with the Belmores, didn't I? Got myself a little cottage on the edge of the estate near the mausoleum. Bugger if I can get to it now, though. Shame, too.
Why's that? Do you miss home?
Oh, I think I left the gas on. Wouldn't want an accident now, would I? Could be the death of me.
Who is this man?
What are you working on at the moment?
Stuff.
I suppose I ought to be pushing up daisies. But death isn't going to stop these green fingers. I'm getting right back into it where I left off. Tending to these plants. It's not quite the same as it used to be, I must admit.
How so?
I suppose, being dead now, they've lost some of their allure. It used to be that one prick of the finger, one wipe of the nose, one accidental inhalation of a seed, and that would be the end of it. Things just aren't as exciting anymore.
Okay.
Will you be attending the wedding?
Me? Get an invitation? I'm not sure overalls would meet the dress code. But it's a good thing, too. I wouldn't trust that Rackham with a hosepipe on a hot day.
Why not?
Well, it's not like me to tell tales. But it wasn't long before the Belmore brothers started to disappear that Rackham was in here asking about the poison plants. Very suspicious timing, if you ask me.
Agreed.
Do you think he murdered them?
I couldn't possibly say.
But yes, I do. I need a bouquet. Could you
I
help
need
me?
a bouquet.
I
Can
got
you
a
help
rose
me?
there.
I'm a gardener, not a flower arranger, Murphy.
Is there anything in here I can take without it killing me?
I'm afraid the only non-poisonous plants were those down in Abigail's flower bed. She had her own little area that I used to help her with. There's only that one flower that stayed alive in the whole conservatory. Funny that.
What's funny about it?
That's the same flower bed Abigail used for her bouquet the night things went awry.
That'll be perfect.
Who's the statue of?
Who's the statue of?
Oh, him. He's from an old Indian fable the Belmores used to have read to them as children. It was a gift Cecil Belmore gave his brothers a couple of years before he disappeared. Quite the conversation piece.
What was
Okay.
the statue's story about?
A young Maharaja prince who sold his kingdom for a single coin, all so he could use it to save the love of his life.
How romantic.
I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Before you go, you wouldn't do me a favor, would you?
Maybe.
What kind of favor?
Well, I was just wondering how that flesh and blood thing is working out for you.
Excuse me?
It's just, and I don't mean to impose, but my eternal frustration is that I have 187 different ways to die in this conservatory, but I was never able to test any of them out. Now that we've all discovered death isn't quite so conclusive, I was wondering if you'd want to help out.
Help out how?
Well, we could test out some of the plants on you.
They'd kill me.
Fingers crossed.
The dainty old man's eyes glowed with unrestrained excitement at the mention of murder. His dottery demeanor offered a complete contrast to his apparently homicidal tendencies. He was like a tortoise holding a machine gun.
Now, don't make such a drama out of it.
Of course.
We could
Sorry.
make a nice
I'm
pie,
overreacting.
and maybe some herbal tea. I know the recipe for a lovely cobbler.
Definitely not. Let's cross that possibility out right now.
I was only asking. Maybe let me know if you change your mind.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Who is this man? Overgrowth.
Examining the overgrowth felt more like being in a zoo than an arboretum. I didn't want to get any closer.
Get the rosé.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
You're still flesh and blood, aren't you?
That's right.
And to be ashamed of. You'll end up see-through blue like me if one of those thorns nicks you. And don't try cutting them. Even so much as a snap, and it releases a toxin so deadly you'll be on the ground within 3 minutes. Certainly keeps things exciting, doesn't it?
Alright, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. Nature demands to be respected. I think I know this song. Ah, yes. Well, this is great. We actually needed to be in here. Bookshelves. Well, let's go talk to this debutante, if you will.
I wondered if the shelves held any books on battling ghostly curses, but that seemed a little too niche. Good evening, miss.
Oh, another fine young gentleman.
My name's Murphy McCallan. Pleased to meet you all.
Back off, Peanut. Yeah, keep walking. We were talking to the lady first.
Now, boys, we must be welcoming to our new friend. My name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family this side of the Mississippi.
But don't be getting any ideas. Tallulah, don't you think this gentleman is a little beneath you? He looks so poor, he probably waves a popsicle around and calls it air conditioning.
Let's not be rude to him just because he's less fortunate. You boys be welcoming and introduce yourselves.
If we must. I am Humphrey Tallulah. And I am Orville Tallulah of the Tallulah Textiles Company.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing.
LaRue.
What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
This is my invitation to the wedding. It allows me to bring one guest with me, but I seem to have made a teensy tiny mistake. I've invited both boys all the way out here to Devil's Rock when I can only take one of them into the wedding.
Take me.
Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to attend with me, and I just don't know who I should pick.
You mean you two don't have an invitation?
We may not know the Belmores, but we do know this southern magnolia before us. We were brought to Devil's Rock by passion.
I was brought to Devil's Rock by taxi.
You're not using it. Can I take it off
You're
your
not
hands?
using
Can
the
I be your
invitation.
plus one?
Perhaps I
Take
could
me.
take it off your hands?
I don't think so, knucklehead. Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I accompany her. Over my dead body? Have you seen yourself? You're already dead.
These two gentlemen seem pretty heated.
I just hope it doesn't come to blows. I'd be
Ma'am, I'm
happy
pretty
to
sure
marry
they're holding
either
pistols.
of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Tallulah?
That's right, and my middle name is Beulah. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Well.
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
Take
I
me.
just don't know if I could decide. I think I'll have to leave it to the boys to decide for me.
Take me.
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherited our family's good looks, I assure you. Good looks? Your reflection hides when you walk past a mirror. I have the southern elegance she desires. Elegance? You have all the elegance of a drunken pelican. I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of my sophistication. Sophistication? You have all the sophistication of a rodeo clown. It's my bravery that she needs. Bravery? You'd run away from a June bug.
I mean, to be fair, have you seen those
think
things?
yourself so brave? Then we must put it to the test. Brother, I challenge you to a duel. Not if I challenge you first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because of little old me.
She's a user.
But if that's how things have to be, let's get the guns on the table, boys.
Atta girl.
McCallum, you shall be the adjudicator.
Why?
I shall?
I'm glad you've agreed.
Okay.
What exactly does that entail?
In order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare the victor.
Do I know how to load a pistol?
But I've never loaded a pistol before.
Don't worry, McCallum. A donkey with a lobotomy could do it. You have at least half a chance.
God, everybody is so fucking mean. Powder.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Okay, and then I need a shot.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Then I need to ramrod.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
Easy peas. There you go,
No
gentlemen.
pussyfooting around here, boys. I want to see some action.
Hell yeah,
If you
girl.
miss,
Get
you're
it.
not the man for me.
Oh, what if they both misfire?
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were both already dead.
neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Were you friends with Abigail
Were
Belmore?
you friends with Abigail Belmore?
Friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that sailor. I mean, really, what was she thinking?
You don't think they should have gotten engaged?
What's the point? Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I
do
do love the powerful.
I will be
I
running
best
along.
be running along.
Ta-ta for now.
So, but why didn't I adjudicate? Okay, so we could basically go again.
Hi there.
Gorgonzola.
Keep walking. I don't have time to waste on you.
Then I'm gonna take the door. Okay, so there's more that we can do with that. Okay. Into the basement that is flooded. That's probably not good.
Walking into the cellar, I was hit by the pungent smell of rotting wood and mildew. 3 decades without upkeep hadn't been kind to this section of the house,
No shit.
and it was now knee-deep in floodwater.
A fuse box. What the fuck? Danger. Can I touch? Stuck wire.
The wire had corroded into the fuse box. I couldn't budge it with my hands.
Of course. Of course. I take candles.
I took the handful of candles from on top of the fuse box.
Barrel lift.
I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift.
Our old friends and nemesis, right? It's a horror game. There's fuses. There we go. I keep getting stuck on the cord keeps getting stuck on the mouse. Wine rack. Okay, so you can do something with this. Is this a
The
puzzle?
wine racks were largely bare. What
Oh.
few bottles remained were cracked and empty.
Okay, so nothing, I suppose. Floodwater.
Knowing the type of animals that lived in the murky water on this island, there was no way I was stepping into the floodwater.
Okay, so you're just being a little bitch. Okay, so I need to, so I can cross. Gotcha. Okay, to the library. So are we going back upstairs then, mayhap? Carving. Interesting, okay. I don't know why, but this guy reminds me of
It was a
Stephen
devilish carving of a satyr, half man, half goat, holding a shield.
Root. And this one? which I should have done first, but I didn't realize that I could do that.
It was a seductive carving of a lamia, half woman, half snake, holding a shield.
Lamia? I thought it was Lamia.
I hear gunshots through there.
You did.
Like being back at Alameda during the war.
Huh.
What happened there? A battle?
No, my second wedding. The father of the bride didn't appreciate me canoodling with a native honor and got all the locals to run me out of town. Talk about a shotgun wedding.
Fucking, I love this guy. I didn't want to go in there. Sorry, that was my fault. Let's go over here. Okay, so let's go, I guess, back upstairs. We went in through here, right? Yeah, that's the music room. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. It's the ballroom. The Brothers Corridor. Can we go upstairs in the library? We did. Where did we come from there? That was the second floor into the music room. I need to get in here still.
Gazing into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a portrait of Rackham. His eyes looked back, almost as if he were scowling
He
right
also
at me.
reminds me of a real person, but I don't know who. Oh, it's open now. Ugh, children.
Haha, the look on your face.
What are you doing? Oh, you could have scared me to death.
Imagine how cool that would be,
I don't think I'd be very happy about that.
baby. Who are you, anyway?
None of your
My name's Murphy McCallan. I'm a guest. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian Pock.
The little boy puffed out his chest with a grin that would make the Cheshire Cat jealous.
He
What
looks
were you
dead
doing in the
inside.
trunk?
Playing hide and seek. That stuffy old vicar challenged me to a game and hasn't found me in more than 33 years.
Don't you know it's dangerous to shut yourself up in places like that? You could have gotten locked in.
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. I think the latch closed on me while I was inside. Still, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already dead.
I mean, you did. That's true. You did call that. Yeah, what are you looking
What
so
are you
pleased?
looking so pleased about?
I'll have a new toy to play with later tonight. A brand new Guggen Hose Model 5 wind-up tin boat.
Sebastian,
I'm going to
yeah,
play
you
with
could
it
be
in
a
the
ghost.
bathtub down the hall.
That's funny. I know a little girl who accidentally got one of those for her birthday today.
Yeah, funny that.
The boy pulled an expression that made him look slicker than a politician in an oil spill. You've been in that chest for 33 years?
On and off. That's got to make me a hide-and-seek champion. This house is amazing for it. Before I climbed in the chest, I must have explored every room in the house. The ones that aren't locked, at least.
He sounds like he's drunk.
You haven't seen the Belmore treasure while you've been exploring, have you?
There's a treasure here, like pirate treasure.
That's what the stories say.
And you believe
I think we did
them.
give the boat to the
I
gator.
thought kids were supposed
With the-
to be
we
the
filled it
gullible
with-
ones. I don't think it exists.
Bait.
Why not?
Because if it did, I would have found it by now.
But some of the doors are locked.
I heard some of the other ghosts talking about a boy playing in the staircase room. That was you, wasn't it?
Sure was. How did you know?
In truth, the description of wayward whelp was the giveaway. But as long as Sebastian knew something I didn't, I needed to contain my annoyance. Lucky guess. Do you know how to get through the staircase room?
Oh, sure. I know every route in this
Sure.
house. You've got to be as good at hide and seek as I am. I bet I could beat you without even leaving this room.
Sebastian, I really need to get through the staircase room. Could you tell me how to do it?
Well, are you any good at hide and seek?
Excuse me?
Because I could tell you how to get through the staircase room. If you can beat me, hider or seeker, I'd beat you at either.
This is a long shot.
This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
Sure, I know Princess Stink.
She was getting a tin boat too.
I know. I swapped over the pages in the toy catalogue, so she ordered the wrong thing. She'll get fed up with it, and I'll get to play with it instead.
Well, that wasn't a nice thing to do.
Nice guys finish last. That's what my father says.
How are you and Mallory able to talk? You're a ghost and she's...
A flesh bag.
Right.
a blood pumper, an air guzzler, a bone puppet,
Bone
a
puppet's
muscle
pretty good.
wriggler.
Hey, I get the idea. How come you can talk to her?
Children aren't so close-minded, I guess. Plus, she's the only person brave enough to come up to the house.
Are you here for the wedding?
Are you here for the
I'm
wedding?
not gonna do that
you
right
think
now.
I dress like this for fun? I look ridiculous.
I thought you might be the mayor of Munchkinland.
My mum made me dress like this. What's your excuse?
Do you know the man in the portrait behind you?
I don't want to look at it. Gives me the creeps.
It's John Rackham, isn't it?
Shh. Mum says we're not allowed to say his name.
What do you know about him?
What do you know about Rackham?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know something, don't you?
I can't tell you. I'd get in trouble.
By
I
who?
won't say a word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
That's ironic, given the circumstances, but sure.
Yes.
We came to the house a few months before the wedding was supposed to happen. My dad's a lawyer for the Belmore Trading Company. A real important one. But oh boy, is that stuff boring. I was sneaking around, you know, just exploring the house. And I saw him, that man. He was talking to one of the Mr. Belmores. The one that wore the white coat.
Cecil Belmore, the scientist?
Yeah, he said he was going to his laboratory, but where it was hidden was a secret. I thought I could follow him.
Did you have any luck?
Not really, because I wasn't the first. That man, he was following him too, in secret. I kind of got too scared to keep going once I saw him.
What scared you?
I saw something. I saw something the scary man was carrying.
What was he carrying?
A dagger.
Yes. I find this guy looks like Jay Baruchel. I don't know if I said his last name right, but you know what guy I'm talking about? I don't know what he's been in. He was in some commercial recently. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
See
right
you
now.
around, kid.
Bye.
Okay, can I get in here?
The door was locked.
Of course. Is this door locked?
The door was locked.
Of course. I'm begging your finest pardon.
The door was locked.
Okay. Is this child okay? Is that kid okay? There's probably a specific way to do things. But, yes. That was in the voice role. I couldn't think of anything he's been in. I've never seen one of those movies in my life. Cordelia.
Hey, Cordelia.
Oh, hello again, Mr. McCallan. Have you made the love antidote yet?
Why did she sound
I'm
like
working
that?
on it, even though I'm still not sure it's a good idea. Do you know why I can't leave Belmore Manor?
We ghosts have been trapped here ever since the explosion. But I don't know why someone still living would be unable to leave.
I was able to get out the
I
last
don't
time
trust
I was
her
here.
either.
Even if it was via the balcony and into the pond. I don't want to try that again.
Something must be keeping you here now. Better hope it's not Mr. Rackham.
Did you say there were rumors that John Rackham used black magic?
Oh, yes. All of the staff talked about it. Even if we daren't mention it to the family. Crates and boxes delivered in the night, hidden from prying eyes. But not hidden well enough. We see what happens in this house. We hear the whispers in the night. We know.
I believe her.
Do you think the Belmore treasure is here in the house?
If it is, I've never seen it. But it is a big house. There are rooms I've never been in. Rooms I was forbidden to enter. Who knows what's in them?
The skeleton hanging from the tree outside. That's the sailor, isn't it?
What's left of him? I do hope it's a mess I don't have to tidy up.
Isn't the sailor's ghost trapped in the house too?
Oh no! He killed himself hours before the curse took hold. He will have long since passed over to the spirit realm. Lucky escape, some might say.
He was lucky to be so distraught he committed suicide?
Yeah.
It's better than being trapped in this house for eternity.
How did Abigail and the sailor meet?
It was aboard one of the Belmore ships. Miss Belmore was never one to be caged up inside the house, always wanting to go away on her brother's voyages. But they were a good deal older than her,
and very protective after they all lost their parents. So she made a plan to stow away.
Did she manage to do it?
No, she was caught mere hours before the ships left port from Deadnettle, covered over in spare sail.
Who discovered her?
That young sailor. I don't think she was best pleased that he had to tell her brothers, and he did, but she didn't hold it against him. Instead, he told her of the voyages on each return to Deadnettle, and as the months progressed, she took more and more of a liking to him. I suppose fate will always bring two soulmates together, even when they least expect it.
And that's how they fell in love.
The young sailor promised that one day they would explore the world together. But until that day arrived, he would carry her in his heart on every voyage he undertook. He carved a wooden compass, split it into 2 pieces, and they each carried one, promising that despite their time apart, the necklace would be reunited once they were back together. How romantic.
How did the Belmore's parents die?
A shipwreck off the southeastern coast. 28 perished, with just 1 survivor.
Who was the survivor?
Why, it was Mr. Rackham.
Shocking, I tell you. Shook.
Where do these doors behind me go?
The middle door goes up to the cupola, but the key's been lost ever since Master Cecil died.
I don't know
There's
what a
not much up there from what I
cupola-
remember.
I can't even say it.
Just old sheets, linens, and lace.
And the door on the right?
That's where the parlor witch lives.
Did you
Tell
say
me
a
more.
witch lives in the house?
Oh yes, didn't you know? Mr. Rackham isn't the only one said to delve into the supernatural.
Tell me
Perhaps
more.
poor little Abigail was just an innocent, caught in the middle of Mr. Rackham's and her brother's dark dealings.
Who is she? Is she still there now?
I should think so. The Belmores brought her to the house not long before they disappeared, though after moving into the house, she was never seen again. No one ever goes in, and no one ever comes out. I don't even think Mrs. Craddock can get in there.
Do you know what happened to the Belmore brothers?
That certainly is a mystery, isn't it? But I'm afraid I don't know. My duties were to help Miss Belmore, while Mrs. Craddock dealt with the masters.
Although what?
I did see Master Xavier on the day he died.
What was Xavier doing on the day he died?
Preparing for an expedition. He'd been given a birthday present not long before, an old pirate map of Devil's Rock that he'd hung over the fireplace in his bedroom. And on the map, marked in red, an X marks the spot.
Pirate treasure? On Devil's Rock?
I doubt the treasure even came into it. A cove on Devil's Rock, where no one has stepped foot in over 100 years. That'd be like a moth to a flame for Master Xavier. He left before dawn, and then never came back.
Who gave him the present?
I expect you can guess.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It gets pretty boring after 30 years trapped here. You're much more exciting to watch.
Thank you. I didn't like any of that, and I don't want to.
I didn't need to move the cart.
Can I bell?
I couldn't ring the bells from the hallway.
Can I take?
You can't have that. I might be needing it later.
To do what? Ghost dust? She doesn't even need to say. This man is suspect. Can I get into the door?
The door was locked.
I want to see the witch.
The door was locked.
Ugh, to the bride's bedroom, I suppose. Okay.
Now wasn't the time for a nap.
It's a perfect always time for it. Oh. Can I go to the balcony? Oh, I can. Good, good, good. Cupola. I don't know what that is. Where am I? It's me. Can I do anything here? Okay. I guess not. He's been biding his time.
The phonograph horn had snapped off the machine when I was flung out of the balcony doors.
I know where to find one. Okay, what are we working with here? Candles.
That wasn't going to work.
What are we doing? What am I doing? Who are we seeing? Cord. Oh, that probably summons the servants. I missed that the first time.
Coming! Miss Belmore, did you ring for me?
Quickly now.
With the maid distracted, I was free to take the feather duster. I didn't need to move the cart.
Why not? Sheets.
I considered picking up a sheet and draping it over me, but there were enough ghosts in the house already.
Why don't you want to fucking just move it? Why don't you want to move it? Alright, what did that say? Knife? Was that just because oh, that was me. I got excited. This man was committed. He was committed to everything. So that must be their rooms down here, which I can't get into. Fuck. Okay, Vera, what are we doing right now? Ow. Go down here, I suppose.
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet, standing in front of it, I could feel a breeze. Nope. I couldn't do that.
So what are we doing then?
To use the recording machine, I needed a record with a fresh layer of wax. The shield was out of reach, but I didn't plan on jousting with any knights that day anyway.
So there will be something to do eventually. What was over here again? Garden room. We're looking for that Bibble too. Right.
I couldn't reach the skeleton from inside the house.
I think this is somewhere on the second floor.
I needed to be outside if I wanted to reach the tree.
I was actually looking at Burb, but that's fine. So we're looking for the Bibble.
I had nothing else to say to the colonel.
Oh God, did it? Seriously? I didn't notice that.
I'd previously seen small pots hung in fireplaces like this contained water in order to humidify the room, especially when tobacco was being smoked. In this case, however, the pot was empty.
Oh, if only I had water. Not to the scare. No, go to the Grand Hall. Okay, so we know. Just check over here for a second.
The wedding cake was tempting, but I wasn't getting past the housekeeper without her approval.
So what are we feather dusting?
I didn't need to involve myself in supernatural small talk. I had a love antidote to make.
Okay, so we can't do anything here. All right, so are we... Where would be a good hiding spot from a stupid child, then? Let's see if we can catch it again.
Good evening, Father Foskett.
Hello again, my child.
Where does that staircase room go?
That room is a place of sin.
What happened in there?
When Miss Belmore spurned her original fiancé, that is the route he took to the garden balcony where he hanged himself.
That's terrible.
A terrible sin. Belmore Manor has evil magic coursing through it. I lay at least partial blame on that deplorable act.
The man
That
was
room is
devastated.
filled with nothing but impassable evil. It is as though the house itself refuses passage to the bewitched balcony.
Do you know how I can get through the staircase room?
Certainly not. If you had any sense, you would stay out of there. The only person I've seen messing about in there is the page boy. I know that the Lord sends things to challenge us, but even the devil himself would take up early retirement if made to babysit that little monster. Goodness knows where he's gone now, though. I suppose we should all thank God for the respite.
I found Sebastian upstairs in a trunk.
Oh, Lord protect us. The latch must have popped back open.
Did he lock?
I best be heading off.
Okay, so...
God be with you.
And also with you. Lift up your spirits. We lift them up to the Lord. Unless, of course, you attend one of these new Catholic masses where they fucking change everything. My God, nothing's more embarrassing than not having been to church in 25 years and then having to go for your grandmother's funeral and trying to be a good lapsed Catholic and participate in the rituals, and they change the words on you and you're like, when did we decide this? I'm sorry, as a collective, when did we decide this? Super embarrassing, by the way. I want to try something. Oh, fucking hell.
The water was murky and stagnant, even confined to a bottle I didn't want it.
You bitch.
I didn't... Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Would you like a rematch on the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table. Murphy, load 'em up.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the...
We don't need to hear this again. I have never used the magnet.
I then dropped the shot. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
Can I have her umbrella?
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Miss LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful evening outside. You have no use for it, but I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns sour.
What are we doing here? Oh, good call. Okay, hang on. Let's do it again. Do I have
Would
that
you like
option?
a rematch of the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys,
Okay.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
No, McCallan, you haven't put in the shot.
Better watch him.
I then dropped the shot.
They're watching her.
Finally, I patted the contents down.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
That was a good one, though. That's a good thought. I want this.
Fire! Well,
I can't even skip through this dialogue either.
I've been hit. Me too.
oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
I thought I saw something. Card catalog. Check that out.
I didn't need to search for a book right now. I already felt like I was in one. Hello.
Beat it, bud.
I ain't your bud, Al. Oh god, it smells like cigarette smoke in here now. What the fuck? Can I have that?
I had nothing else to say to the Colonel.
But I need that gramophone thing for the thing. Okay, what are we doing? Where am I going? Who am I seeing? What am I doing? What am I dust busting? Alright, let's go and see. I guess we're gonna have to play with that kid. Do we want to be the hider or the seeker? This one. Bride's corridor.
The trunk was empty.
Candles, wine.
Hello, Sebastian.
Okay, Varric, where are we gonna hide? Do you think we have to go, or should we seek? I guess is the question. If we hide, where can we hide?
See you around, kid.
Bye.
Let's just maybe try and get another lay of the land. It's just, I find it strange, now that I'm thinking about it, that we can't, like... That there was nothing in the balcony. Like, did we miss something? Oh my goodness. It just seemed weird. And the fact that we can't do anything about that trolley. Maybe we went, maybe I missed something. Maybe I need to go back out and check. Because it's just strange that they give you the option to go out here and there's nothing. Can I? Oh, I can. I thought I hovered my mouse over that. Okay, what does this mean?
Whoa! As I rounded the corner of the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after decades of neglect. The ground was a long way down. From down on the balcony, the cable was out of reach. I couldn't reach the toolbox from the balcony. I needed to think of something else.
Like what?
Nope.
Like what? Coming down from here? Why? Yeah, why not?
From down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable.
So what? But I need that though, don't I?
I assessed whether the railing would be safe to climb. With the slippery ironwork and crumbling masonry, the answer was obviously no. But I didn't have the luxury of safety. Here goes nothing.
Wait. Oh, okay, I'm climbing up. Gotcha. How am I gonna get down?
Hauling myself onto the roof from the ornamental railings, I realized there was no easy path to get higher. The roof tiles ranged from loose and dangerous to soggy and dangerous. Either way, I wasn't going to be able to climb them.
Okay, so we can't do anything about this.
From down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable.
Can I get this?
As I approached the lightning rod, I started to feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up. That was a close one. Fortunately, the lightning bolt had hit the lightning rod instead of me, breaking it from its socket and sending the rod tumbling to the ground below. It looked like someone had already intended to start fixing the roof. I looked inside the toolbox and took the only thing it held, a rusty old pair of pliers.
Okay. See, like there's a whole ass staircase there.
There was no way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I noticed something curious. No matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position. I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola.
Cupola. I don't know what that is. So we need that drain
From
pipe.
down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable.
But there's like a whole ass staircase here.
I definitely didn't have the natural balance needed to walk across the cable unaided.
So, okay, so then that's why we need the parasol, but we need to, like, lie to her and say that it's raining. Oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Okay, well, we have pliers, right? So can't we take those down to the cellar? Well, I was going to ask that question. Like, where in the hell did the lightning come from? As soon as he said it's the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. Where is it coming from? Magical lightning? What the fuck? What's going on here? Okay. Why do I have a feeling like I'm getting tricked into making this love potion? Because I don't trust her. Maybe, but the moon is so bright. Music room? Where am I going again? I guess we'll go to the trophy room because that might just be the quicker way, right? La Berry? Yeah, because I bet you the drain pipe's right there, so it's going to look like it's raining. Then I can steal her parasol, then I can walk across the cable, get up that ladder, and do something to the cupola? Cupola? Cupola. Yeah, this, right? Oh, okay.
Pulled at the wire with the pliers and managed to dislodge it from the fuse box.
To the barrel lift.
I hooked up the lightning rod wire to the socket, but with the lightning rod broken, I wasn't going to get any power.
Of course, because it's always something. Oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous. So what now? Well, where's the lightning rod? Where did that fall to? Pharaoh. What the fuck? Why is nothing in this game easy? Why is nothing in this game fucking easy? Where did the lightning rod fall? Can I have your parasol?
Good evening.
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beauty.
Didn't you see the...
A parasol's to protect you from this. Carry this out in a lightning storm and you might... Actually, go right ahead and take it. You have fun.
The glint in her eye sent a shiver through me.
She's a user. I'll be
I
running.
best be running along.
Ta-ta for now.
So put that right in my magic vest. Okay. I thought we were going to have to do something with the drain pipe, but this also works, I guess. Staircase room, garden room, grand hall. To the landing. To the corridor. Is that the witch singing, do you think? Ma'am, who needs towels nowadays anyway? Ow. Tallulah is a very mean girl. She wants to see me die. It's to protect you from the sun. Actually, y'all have fun now. Can I get to the cupola this way?
There was nothing I could do with the empty socket.
What do you think? What if I put this in here?
With a spark of inspiration that worried even me, I decided to test whether I could improvise a replacement for the lightning rod, breaking all manner of building codes in the process.
Perfect. Oh, should I have done that though?
As a child, I'd once watched a traveling circus act calling himself the Great Balancerio amble his way across a high wire with only a parasol to keep him steady. With absolutely zero practice and infinitely more chance of death, it was now my turn to try it. Oh well, here goes.
As long as lightning doesn't strike, right? Don't look down. I probably should have put the lightning rod in.
Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Great job. Nailed it. No, my parasol. Idiot.
Oh, that was a close one. While I may have lost the parasol, I did have one thing on Balancerio. I accomplished my stunt without having to wear a leotard.
Can I get to the cupola?
The drain pipe had twisted and now pointed straight up to the sky, empty of everything but moss.
So what can I put there then? What does it need? I'd like to get in here, please. Okay. Well, I know what these are for.
Using the feather duster, I began sweeping away the spiders and their webs from a relatively safe distance.
But wait, there's more.
I didn't need to dust the chest any further.
Okay. I was actually thinking about the globe.
The globe looked more decorative than functional, like a chihuahua with a bow tie.
Hmm.
Looking through the telescope, all I could see was a blur. I soon realized why. A telescope without a lens wasn't going to be much use. The face reminded me of a man I used to buy milk from. From the neck up, he looked like an Italian nobleman. From the neck down, he'd wear denim dungarees and nothing else. It probably wasn't the same guy. Now that it was free of spiders, I opened the trunk. Searching through the trunk, I found blankets, bedding, tablecloths, and tucked up in the corner, a delicate lace veil.
Are you going to take
There
that?
was nothing else of interest in the trunk.
Okay, we did take that. Can I get out and can I unlock the door? Oh, I can. Okay, so this is open now. Wonderful. Okay, let's go back up. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. I still feel like there's something we need to do with this. Well, there is. I just don't know what. So maybe we'll just think about it later. While we go back down to the goddamn basement. We're gonna have to move that card at some point too. God only knows why. Down we go. Yeah, this is probably the quickest way. To the library. To the cellar. So are we trying to get wine? Is that what we're trying to do?
With a surge of electricity from the lightning strike, the barrel lift came to life, disappearing into the water, then rising up to the hatch above. So this was how they loaded barrels in and out of the cellar. I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift.
The switch?
I flipped the switch and the barrel lift ground to a halt.
Can I just go right across?
I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift.
What is... I'm sorry. I need to be on there, don't I?
I flipped the switch and the barrel lift started up again. I flipped the switch and the barrel lift ground to a halt. I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, but what would we put on there? I don't really have anything.
That didn't work. With extraordinary fortune, the porcelain chamber pot fitted neatly into the decorative ironwork of the barrel lift. I was onto something. For now, I decided to leave it there. I flipped the switch and the barrel lift started up again. Held by the barrel lift, the chamber pod plunged beneath the surface, scooping up the murky floodwater, then carrying it to the ground-level hatch above. With time, the jury-rig machine began bailing the cellar like a sailor trying to save a sinking dinghy.
I don't think it's supposed to do it like that, though. Okay, that looks normal.
Now that I had my contraption working, I thought I'd leave the barrel lift running, just in case the cellar started to flood again.
Gotcha.
The wine racks were largely bare. What few bottles
must have
remained
taken
were cracked
years.
and empty.
33 years.
There was nothing large that I needed to move.
Except maybe this fucking barrel?
I turned the spigot, and rum began to pour out. If I wanted some, I needed something to carry it in.
My old friend.
With the bottle positioned beneath it, I turned the spigot. The grotesque face began spewing out rum like it was 2 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Okay, so what else can we do in here?
All of the smaller barrels I could see were rotted and empty.
So we need to carry something here. But I don't know what yet. Okay. Who needed whiskey? Do we need to give some to the Colonel? To the trophy room. Maybe he's gonna give me that thing, but I still don't have a record. We also still don't have the Bebel. Or maybe in here?
Can I top you off, Colonel?
Oh, excellent. What do you have there?
Belmore rum, aged 33 years.
Wonderful. Fill her up. I much prefer rum to that hoity-toity champagne they serve. Rum is a man's drink. I'll save this for the toast later.
Do you think that's a good idea, Colonel?
I certainly do. You know, Foskin, I've had about enough of your sanctimonious prattling. I try to sit here and enjoy myself, and all I hear is the droning of a long-winded clergyman.
I'm not droning. You just don't like to face the truth. My sanctimonious prattling, as you so ungratefully call it, is all that stands between your unrighteous life and a subsequent consignment to the fiery gates.
You know, that must be it. It's a revelation. An epiphany.
Oh, the deer just blinked.
All these years I've been thinking I've been in limbo, wondering why I haven't moved on to the pearly gates or the raging fires, and now I've realized.
What have you realized?
I must be in hell right now, and listening to you is my torture. Well, that's it. I can't bear any more. There! Now I can't hear a word you say.
Infantile.
Well, I should certainly hope she does.
I'm just gonna take that. Now he's happy, man.
Good evening, Colonel.
What? Potatoes, onions, and corned beef. Delicious.
I would die for him. Okay, so that's gotta go. So we have the veil, we have the ear trumpet, I have a feather duster still. What are we doing now? I still feel like something has to happen with those statues. But I just don't know what. Okay, so where are we? What are we doing? Can I put this here?
With a bit of improvisation, I have fixed the ear trumpet to the phonograph in place of the broken horn. Now, I just needed some music to play.
Which we don't have, of course. Okay. Do we still have... So we still... I don't have anything in there. I wonder if there's something we have to do in the garden now. Do I still have those pliers? Yeah, maybe we can use the pliers for something? Where was the garden again? Maybe I can like grab the rose or something without doing any damage to the music room.
Good evening. Is there a way to get rid of the thorns?
Oh, certainly. A good drenching with alcohol should kill him off.
Well, no time to stop and smell the roses. Goodbye.
Well, no time to stop and smell the roses. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Murphy.
We have to go back down to the cellar. Oh my god. Fill up the fucking thing again. Who would have thought? There's got to be something we do with this. I just don't know what yet. It does, right?
I couldn't do that.
If that was something, yeah. That was something that was very indicative of Devil's Rock, needlepoint. That's what you need. Rum. Rum makes everything better. I don't care for rum. Holy fucking hell.
I refilled the bottle, but as the rum neared its neck, the flow turned to dribbles. That must have been the last of it.
2 shots left, eh?
I didn't need any more rum.
Well, there's none left anyway. That's what I'm just wondering. If I can, like, get rid of...
All of the smaller barrels I could see were rotted and empty.
So what are we moving, then?
The wine racks were largely bare.
Alright. Oh my god. Ah. I wonder if we're gonna have to move that wire at another point. Like to change the thing. Where does one get a... Oh. Take that. Hang on. Before you do anything, I can apparently take this.
I took the record from the recording machine. With its outer coating worn away with age, it wasn't in a state to record onto.
Okay. Well, at least we have the record now, I suppose. Or the recording device, which means we need wax. So where are we gonna find fucking wax? Getting a lot of shit here.
I emptied the rum onto the thorns and waited.
I take.
There was only one rose left. I needed to be more delicate than ripping it out of the flower bed. Delicately, I cut the stem and picked up the last rose in the house.
Very nice. So now I have a rose, a veil, a record. Do I have anything to grease with? I do not. Overgrowth. Okay, now what are we doing? We've made some progress, but not a lot of progress. Oh, we do have candles for wax. Good call, actually. Good call. I forgot about the candles.
To use the
It's okay, no problem. I forgot about the candles. This is what I need.
The candle wax looked like it might work as a replacement coating for the record, if I could find a way to apply it. I didn't need to cut that.
I'm not asking you to cut it. I'm asking you to shave. Okay. Is there a fire around here? There's no fire. There's a fireplace that I know. There's this.
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely...
Okay, so can I go... What are we doing with this stuff, Vera? Do you remember what we're doing with, like... Am I just giving the veil to Abigail? I don't really remember. We're still looking for a lens as well. I think the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to talk to that child. And we're going to have to hide. Would you like this?
I needed to place it on the dresser.
Oh, I beg your friend's pardon. Sorry. Clear out some inventory space.
I placed the veil on the dresser. There were 4 items left.
Rose cake.
I placed the rose in the vase. There were 3 items left.
Does she need this by chance?
That wasn't going to work.
Oh, okay. Okay, so...
It was a simple gold ring. It was an untouched slice of wedding cake. As I concentrated on the phonograph in the mirror, it began to sound like I could hear its music through the reflection itself.
Okay, how do I leave?
It was the wedding march.
Gotcha. Couldn't leave. Okay, great. So, if we're gonna melt, can I do anything with this?
Lighting the fire may have warmed the room, but it couldn't take away the chill I felt standing there.
Can I melt the candles here?
I needed to think of something else.
Clearly not. Okay. Okay, Vera, where are we going to hide? If we're hiding, where are we hiding? And if we are seeking, where are we seeking? Did this kid say that he could get up to the cupola? I don't know what a cupola is, but... What if I hide it in the trunk? Do you think that would work? Can I try it? I just want to see. I don't think I could fit in there anyway. The child is dead inside. We need to get in here. But I don't know how. The curtains, you can do something with the curtains too.
There was nothing behind the curtains.
Maybe I have to seek him.
Hello, Sebastian.
Okay, you
You
hide.
hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come. Are you behind the curtain?
Boo! Too easy. I just wish this was more of a challenge.
Okay, so if I do that again.
Hello, Sebastian.
Bet for a reason.
Okay, so you hide,
You
I'll
hide,
seek.
I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi,
So if I
4
hit that,
Mississippi,
do you
5
think
Mississippi.
he's gonna be
Ready
in
or
there?
not, here I come.
Or is he gonna be at the curtains? He's gonna be at the curtains, isn't he?
Boo! Better luck next time.
Are you cheating, you son of a bitch?
Hello, Seb.
Bet for...
You must be cheating.
How could I cheat?
I don't know, you're a ghost. Can't you dematerialize or something?
This isn't a bedtime story, you know. I may be a ghost, but I still touch things just like you.
You hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
I think it is
1
too, but I just don't know how to get in
2
there.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4
All right.
Mississippi,
Vera,
5
what are we going
Mississippi.
for? Trunk
Ready
or
or
the
not,
curtains?
here I come.
If we don't find him this time, I'm gonna go do something else. Trunk again? Done.
Boo!
So basically, you can never win. I have to be the one to hide.
Again? You're just embarrassing yourself now.
I think you're fucking cheating, you little fucking stupid ass brat. Fuck that shit. Okay, back to the candles and the candle wax. Okay, so we can't... So there's one other fireplace that I can think of, and that's in the trophy room, but the fire's not lit. So is there a way to light the fire? I've got gunpowder. Oh, the fire is lit. Why did I think the fire wasn't lit? We could just put these in here, can't we? There's a thing. Yeah, there's a thing there. Okay.
I dropped the candles into the empty pot hanging in the fireplace. They soon began to melt and bubble. Double, toil and trouble.
Goodness gracious! That isn't more satanic sorcery, is it?
I'm sorry, I was just quoting Macbeth.
Well, don't.
The pot contained melted wax.
So can't I just do this then? Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Carefully, I dipped the record into the molten candle wax. Once pulled out, the thin layer of wax rapidly cooled, leaving me with a blank reset record.
Baller. To the library. Okay, so now we can record, can't we? We just need to get that wedding cake, which means we have to deal with these two fuckers next. I think it's got something to do with this. I just don't know what yet.
I placed the freshly reset record back on the recording machine. Excuse me, Ezra, could you play the wedding march?
A request? Sure thing, Murphy.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I clicked off the machine and picked up the newly recorded record.
Bitchin'. So we still need that cake. Which means I have to deal with those two idiots. I'm just gonna go put this upstairs. Okay, so how can... I need to be the one... I need to be the one that she takes. Or at least so that I can get a slice of gross-ass wedding cake. Stale-ass wedding cake.
I placed the record into the phonograph. Now I just needed the remaining wedding items before I started it up.
It's a ring, and the ring has to be where that guy is.
It was an untouched slice of wedding cake.
Didn't they say, though, he was on the cupola? Cupola. You have to go through the cupola? The cupola. Oh, Lord. Okay. I don't have anything here, do I? Can I use this?
I couldn't do that.
Okay. Can I do this?
I couldn't do that.
Okay. Did they not say that?
I wouldn't say I have many phobias, but spiders are definitely one of them. And after hearing about the size of the spiders living in the bayou, I wasn't about to start touching the spider webs with my bare hands. The drain pipe had twisted. That wasn't going to work. That didn't work. I needed to There was no way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I noticed something curious. No matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position.
I thought they said we had to get to the cupola. The cupola? Cupola. Cupola. Because he's around here somewhere else? I don't fucking know. There's nothing else in here?
There was nothing else of interest in the trunk.
Okay. Can I hide in the trunk? I guess we can try it, right? I think you're right about the fireplace, though. I think that's the hiding spot. I think you're right.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
You seek, I'll hide.
You're on.
He's gonna be everywhere.
There was nothing else.
What if I just hide on the roof? Still locked?
The door was locked. I looked behind the curtains, but there was nothing there.
Alright, so we have to deal with these idiots. That's what we have to do.
I didn't have time for house. I need... Inspired by the pistol duel, a plan began to form in my head. With 2 wooden carvings on either side of the room, I could bore a rough hole in each of them. My, look at the carving. All wooden and carved and wooden.
Don't ask me how I thought.
Yes, these certainly are some of the most carved pieces of wood I've ever had the privilege of seeing.
And how we know
When
the
I was
precise
finished, they looked
measurements?
passably like bullet holes.
All right, well, let's line her up, knock it down, get my cake.
Would you like a rematch of the pistol duel?
What a wonderful
wonderful
idea.
idea.
Boys, guns on the table.
I know, that's what I
Murphy,
mean.
load 'em up.
Load him up. Again,
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the
don't ask me
pistols.
how if that was any sort of intuitiveness that I had. I don't know.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Shut up, I know.
Finally, I
All right.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
Maybe they just think they were both hit.
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
I may have forged some bullet holes, but when the shot ended up inside the duelists' chests, they didn't have much reason to go looking for them.
So what do you want from me, game? Do you want some gunpowder?
I couldn't do that.
Yes, let's go back to the fireplace.
The shield now had what looked like a bullet hole in it. The shield now had what looked like a bullet hole in it.
We keep starting things and I just just keep doing everything but. Oh god. Okay. To the fireplace. Thought I was gonna have cake.
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed...
Okay, but what's a flue?
I didn't want to make a hole in that.
Why not, you whore?
I didn't... I needed...
Oh, with the guns. Oh, got you. I see. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Hopefully they're not going to be looking at it this time. I got you. Library. So we were.
Would you like a rematch of the...
What a boys!
One at a time, I poured...
No, McCallan, you haven't put in the shot.
That would have been better used on the pistols.
Can I load it backwards, do you think?
That didn't work. I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Not that.
I don't think you can.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the...
Remember, boys,
I
if you
can't.
miss,
Skip
you're
this.
not the man for me.
Okay, so what is going to make them?
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
I may have forged some bullet holes, but when the shot ended up inside the duelists' chests, they didn't have much reason to go looking for them. I didn't think he'd be... I did... I thought I didn't... That wasn't going to work. I thought I'd keep that to myself. I didn't need to show him that. Nope.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I had nothing else to say to Father Foskett. Good evening, Colonel.
What? I can't tell you that, or it won't come true.
Okay, so if we go back to the Grand Hall, what happens if we talk to Sebastian again? Saying like, oh, I don't know what else to do. The picture over the fire was to inspire us for luck. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Interesting. So does that mean that the...
Hey, where'd you go? You're meant to hide somewhere in this room.
Oh.
That still counts as a win for me, you know.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a read?
Okay, so you seek, I'll hide.
You seek, I'll hide.
You're wrong.
I was far too big. Hiding inside a locked chest might have been fine for a ghost, but as long as I cherished staying alive, I wasn't climbing inside it.
But I can't hide anywhere else. Do we need, like... Can I hide under the... The door is opening. They're all locked. I don't like that part. Okay, so, like... Do I need to use an item here?
I was far too big to fit behind the curtain.
Ready or not, here I come. Found you.
Goody for you.
You didn't even make it hard. Maybe I should hide next time.
Gazing into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a
Okay, let me see if I can... Okay, let's do it again.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a...
You seek, I'll hide.
You're on.
Gazing into the portrait.
No.
That wasn't going... I didn't need... That wasn't going...
Can I use this somewhere?
I didn't... That wasn't going... I didn't...
Magnet?
That didn't work.
Okay. Brooch is useless. Bottle, bottle, bottle. No.
I couldn't... That wasn't going to work. I couldn't do that.
You can't tie it to something? What the fuck?
Ready or not, here I come. Found you.
Goody for you.
You didn't even make it hard. Maybe I should
So-
hide next time.
Okay, so we ask him to hide with the string?
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a...
Oh, maybe. That's a good idea, yeah. You hide, I'll
You
see.
hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2
I'm curious to
Mississippi,
see where
3
he's
Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come. I wonder who's behind this curtain.
What? How'd you find me?
Maybe you're not the best at this after all.
You cheated. You tied that string to me.
Don't be a sore loser. You never specified in the rules that it wasn't allowed. Now about that route through the staircase room.
Grown-ups are tricky. Here, this'll tell you how to do it. Cheetah, cheetah, pumpkin eater.
I like pumpkin.
I almost felt bad. Almost.
Fuck
Because
them
when
kids.
I looked at the document, I was sure I'd been swindled.
Can you imagine?
What I'd been given wasn't a blueprint of the house, but a wedding schedule scribbled on in colored crayon. It was a wedding schedule for this evening, but the printed times had been replaced with new times drawn in colorful crayon.
I don't know what this means. Fuck you, Jay Baruchel. Okay, so we have to go to staircase room, and then I have to look at this? Oh, the clock. We can manipulate the clock, can't we? We can manipulate the clock. I would have, yeah, if he had been in that fucking trunk, as he had discovered the string, I would have been like, brother, what the fuck? I want to get into the fireplace. To the staircase room, okay. We should take a look at these numbers again. Okay. Sorry, hang on. Okay, there's, you got this 7, 3, 11, 9, 4, 8. You gotta note that down. You got that right? Write that down. But why are they different colors, though? Okay. Do I go backwards or forwards? Forwards, right, because you're going forward. It didn't chime that time, though. I don't have a good feeling about this. Can you imagine if, like, kids younger than us have to play this game and they can't tell time? Like, they're looking at this and they're like, I don't know where am I? I don't know what an analog clock is. And then 8.
I was back where I started. Something was telling me I was still on the right track. I passed through each door just as the times on the schedule had told me. But maybe there was more to being spun around than I realized.
Do you get it? Is it like a locker combination? Like you go forward and then back and then forward and then back and then forward and then back. It was 7 and 8, wasn't it? It was the first and the last. I think. So you do 7 and 8? The first and the last are the two where we were right. So if I go 7 and then right to 8, is that gonna work? Oh my god. So what is that then? I was just making fun of people that can't read analog clocks. Now I also can't read analog clocks. Is that 9? What is that? So 3 is up? I don't... Okay, but so 3 didn't chime that time. So that can't be right though, right? So is it 9 next? Maybe? Do I just hit 3? Yes, we need to go back down to here.
There was no way. It was an old pair of clocks.
11. Nine, 4. Twelve, 8. So this one's 12. That is 7. So this one is 12. So what is this? Or is this one 12? No, this one's 12. Right? The doors aren't numbers. I never make sense. Oh, hang on. No, I thought I had it for a second, and now I'm like, so I'm confused. Okay, so is this now 12? So where the eye is that 12? Right. Which we always, and we're starting at midnight? I don't even know anymore. So it's 3. So it would be, so, or is this considered 12? 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Right where the eye is on this. So I need to click 3 times. 1, 2, 3, right? Let's find out. Perfect. Incorrect. Excellent. My previous one was... Fuck. And now I don't know how to get out of here. Let's just... Stupid. Convoluted ass mother. Did you get in the fucking movie? Okay, well that doesn't help me now because... I don't even know what number I'm at. You bitch. Let's get me out of here. Alright, there you go. Okay. Bingo, bango. Gotcha. Okay, so... Gotcha. Okay. So... Oh, so this is 3? So this is now 12 o'clock where the eye is. I need to go 1, 2, I need to go here, right? Is that where the eyeball is now? Is that where I need to go? Got you. Okay. Okay, so now we have to go to 11. So we're going here then, right? Because that would be 11 o'clock. Relevant to where, unless this is now midnight. No, this is now midnight. Or 12 o'clock. So we have to go here. Relative to where I am. So we have to just hit we just gotta hit it twice. Okay, so fuck me. Relative to what? Okay, so is this is this 12 o'clock now? Like right underneath me, like right here or right here? I think it's this one, isn't it? We have to go to 9. So be here? Just once? Okay. Oh god. I liked it better when they lined up. So we gotta go to 4 now. So is this... Is it right here? Where the eyeball is? Right? Because that would make the most sense. Because if we're thinking, yeah. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah. And normal 8 now, right? Because it's technically back at the top again. Normal 8, okay. That was kind of convoluted a little bit. That's why you're better at these games than I am,
My
Vera.
head still spinning, I passed through the final door of the staircase.
Why can't he
room
just
with
write them all
the
normally?
realization that I'd followed the final steps of a dead man.
Can you imagine if we get all the way here and we don't even have what I need? He's probably got the ring, doesn't he? May I have that? Hi.
I'd never been in love, yet seeing the drastic measures the sailor had resorted to, I felt his pain all too viscerally. The happiest day of his life became the day his true love rejected him. It must have broken him.
I mean, obviously he hung himself.
The sailor's skeleton still clasped his wedding ring for Abigail. With some unease, I took the ring, promising the skeleton I'd return it to the woman who loved him. This must have been the skeleton.
Okay. Just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. So, did I solve the mystery? Okay. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, how did that not collapse? Like, I figure bones are a little bit weaker than, say, the metal of a gold ring, correct? So how did he manage? How for he manage? Okay, so now we just need the wedding cake, which I can't get because I don't know how to make that happen. It's like we're 99% of the way there and that 1% is going to blow it all open. No pun intended. What she got there? Oh, that was where the feather duster was. All right, let me just put this here.
I placed the ring on the dresser. There was just one item left.
That fucking cake. How do I get this? If we gotta pull all of your brain cells and my one brain cell together, because we gotta figure out. Can I move the trolley now, mayhap?
I didn't need to disturb Cordelia again.
You fucker. Maybe you did.
I didn't need to...
Okay. Let's go check the other side. See if that brat's still there. Rashida, what's going on?
The trunk was empty.
No child. So he got pissed off and he's sulking now? What a baby.
There was nothing behind the curtains.
Baby. Okay. How are we going to get these two idiots? We're missing something and I don't know what it is. All of the brain cells we're gonna need. All of the fucking brain cells we're gonna need. Okay, so we have to go through here. So what are we missing? We have to have the item, right? Like, we have to. We've turned this place over so far. So what do we have? We've already done that. Can I do something with the table?
I needed to think.
You didn't need to...
I didn't need to. I thought I'd keep that. I didn't need to blow on that. That didn't work. I didn't need to show him that.
Show him that.
I didn't need to show him that.
What does that mean?
That wasn't going to work. I didn't need. That didn't work. That didn't work.
Showing is implying that we need to use it somewhere here, though. Does it not?
Would you like a rematch of the...
What, oh boys?
Can I still have access to my inventory.
I didn't need to
Now
blow
we're just,
on
I
that.
know, I'm just doing.
The button magnet was exactly the right size for the barrel of each pistol, but it would have become a bullet itself if I'd loaded it inside.
Okay, so we're on the right track then.
Without the twins catching on, I ran the button magnet across the mound of bullets and saw they began to wobble. The shot must have been an alloy of lead and something ferrous. Stealthily, I took the button magnet from my pocket and affixed it to the end of the ramrod. With its small size, it could barely be spotted.
So now we
One
do
at a
it.
time, I poured the powder into... Nope. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod. When the ramrod emerged, the magnet I'd attached brought the shot with it. With the prestidigitation of a magician, I dropped it discreetly back into the shot tub. To anyone else, the pistols appeared to be properly loaded.
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire!
I'm not hit. Well, neither am I.
You both missed. Are you sure the pistol's fired?
Look, there's a bullet hole in the carving. And in the carving over there.
So what does that mean? Who lost?
Looks like you both did.
Then who's going to accompany Miss LaRue?
I think the lady's words were, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
But we both missed.
He's right. If you're both losers, I can't take either of you to the wedding. I'm not dating a man that can't shoot straight.
Tallulah, we can talk about this. Give us another chance.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up. Here, Murphy. You can have this. I won't be needing it anymore.
The Belmore family cordially invite you and one guest to attend the union of Miss Abigail Belmore and her betrothed. To take place on the evening of All Hallows Eve, 1899. At the stately Belmore Manor on Devil's Rock, Louisiana. Please bring this invitation with you for a spirited evening of dancing and merriment and celebration of the eternal soulmates. Yours and sincerely, the Belmore family. Thanks, now I can get my fucking cake. Should I go and invite the gardener? She seems pleased with herself. Fuck it, I just want my cake. Yes, that's very clever. I just want to get in there, though. What time is it? Time for bed soon. I'm tired. Fuck you, here's your invitation.
You know, it's funny, I completely forgot I had the invitation on me the whole time. It's these vest pockets. They're much bigger than they look.
Agreed.
Seriously, you wouldn't believe the number of things I've been carrying around with me tonight.
You have an invitation?
I do.
It'd be rude not to show my face.
Are you absolutely sure about that? I'm sure our guests could survive without
Yes.
beholding the sight of your singular visage. You see, as the housekeeper, it is my job to ensure that only guests of the highest class are in attendance.
How kind of you to think so highly of me.
Look, just don't try burping the alphabet or announcing when you're going to the lavatory.
Give me that cake.
Please keep clear of the dance floor.
Cake.
I didn't need to involve myself in supernatural small talk. I had a love antidote to make.
But they're all staring at me.
It was too far away.
Please keep clear of the dance floor.
I didn't need to involve myself in supernatural.
How do I get to the cake?
Good evening, Mrs. Craddock.
Oh, are you still here?
You need to stop the wedding.
I shall do no such thing. The preparations have begun on the order of Mr. Rackham himself, and I shall see to it personally that his wishes are carried out.
But he wasn't the original groom. He's an imposter.
Another word like that, and I shall have you escorted out of the house.
Good luck trying. I seem to be rather supernaturally stuck here.
Mr. Rackham is a fine man.
Debatable.
Motivated, determined, ambitious, rich, and roguishly delectable. Precisely the type of person a well-to-do debutante like Miss Belmore should be marrying.
Not if she doesn't love him.
Love is not important amongst families of blue blood. What matters is lineage, inheritance, and continuity. That last-minute change of heart she had last time was the best decision she ever made. She'll be far better off with Mr. Rackham than she would be with a sailor.
She sputtered the word with such disgust I half expected her to scrub herself clean afterwards.
I mean, really, what was he going to do for her?
Love her.
Fetch her a fish supper, clear the decks, and sing the sailor's hornpipe? Do you get a funny feeling when your wealth keeps on depleting you should never marry sailors when your funds run low?
There are some who think Rackham has duplicitous intentions.
The green-eyed monster. Mr. Rackham is exactly what is needed to get this household back on the straight and narrow.
What do you mean?
I don't like to speak ill of the dead.
Especially now that you're one of them?
Indeed. But I'm afraid that the Belmore brothers were becoming increasingly unusual before their disappearances. Their interests veered away from the economic and turned
It
towards
is a
the
Lovecraft game.
esoteric. And now look where we are.
You think the Belmore brothers caused you all to be trapped in the house?
Perhaps not directly, but their decisions certainly led to it. To find out the Belmore brothers were inviting sinners into this house when I gave this household the best years of my life.
And the best years of your afterlife now.
I am a servant to serving, but even I have limits.
Who's the green-eyed monster now?
When you talk about sinners in the house, do you mean the parlor witch?
Don't even mention her. Why the Belmores thought to bring her into this house is beyond me. Oh, thank goodness we have Father Foskett trapped with us to keep this house holy.
His Bible's
Where is
missing.
the parlor witch?
Now don't go seeking her out. You'll only regret it.
I love
We barely
regrets.
ever see her, but she's up there in one of the locked rooms, tainting the entire household. I found some of her black candles one day, you know. Who knows what she did with them? Voodoo spells and magic rituals. I confiscated them and put them on top of the fuse box in the cellar. At least if there's a power surge, they can do some good for a change.
I've heard Rackham deals in the occult as well.
What poppycock! Mr. Rackham is a good, honest, hard-working man. The cure for the ailments of this house. The witch is why we are cursed to remain here. And it is why a good, honest marriage between Mr. Rackham and Miss Belmore will finally allow us to move on. Just as I wish to do with this entire subject of conversation.
How long have you worked at Belmore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off the cupola. Before even the Belmores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a position I was bred for. I may not have blue blood, but I should think it's at least a shade of plum. I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious all-girls schools, you see. Followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years, and subsequent coveted positions with some of the finest families in England.
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and come here.
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household management in my sleep.
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think of any situation where I'd need that, short of terminal insomnia. You must know Belmore Manor quite well.
Like the back of my hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles, and designed by the Belmore brothers themselves. Until, of course, they disappeared after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build it on Devil's Rock?
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade between the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. When the Belmore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended Devil's Rock. It's just a pity about the name.
You speak very highly of Mr. Rackham.
The Belmore brothers may have had expertise in exploration, innovation, and public relations, but it was Mr. Rackham that pulled those three threads together into the beautiful business tapestry that benefits us all.
Do you know anything about the treasure of Belmore Manor?
The stuff of whimsy. The Belmore family had their capital invested in stocks and bonds, not hoarded in a heap like some fairy tale dragon. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the premises. If anyone would know of a secret treasure hidden in this house, it would be me.
Do I have to cut the power, do you think?
Thank you for your help.
Goodbye.
Do you think I have to cut the power, mayhap? Can we move things? Into the library. Ms. LaRue.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Where did the Talagula twins head off to?
Who cares? What a pair of duds they turned out to be. Say, Murphy, you wouldn't happen to be romantically unattached, would you?
Tallulah looked at me like she was homing in on her next prey. She was a killer combination of brains, beauty, and a psychopathic lack of empathy. You know, I'm really not looking for anything like that right now.
Pity.
I best be running along.
I best be running along.
Ta-ta for now.
I mean...